Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, continuing the series SNCF 317. And we are continuing the advanced network analysis. We explained in the previous video how to deal with the dashboard and the context explorer. So today we will spot the light on the events and the security intelligence, like in detail, how we can use that in the analysis when we are doing analysis of our environment and infrastructure. So let's go to to the FMC now. So we'll go in analysis. Actually, we are familiar with these events. Most our work since the beginning of the course on the events. So here in the events, you will find like all the events that you enable the logging in the access control rule for that. And when you find that this PC is or this IP is infected, means like this host is got compromised. Great. So here we have allow a lot of things. Now the first thing when you are doing analysis, you will here find the date. As you know, the majority of the events is combined with the timestamp. Like here, this is the first packet. Like, what is the timestamp for that? Okay, so there is a timestamp when this event generated and inserted here in the FMC. So when you are doing that, you will click on the time here. By default, it's static. It will open for you the time page. Then you will find here three types of timing. Static, and the default that you can specify a start date and end date statically, that you want to check the logs or the events between these two date and time. So the date here, this is the start time, end time, of course, you cannot put it. And after that, you will do that. But the recommendation when you are doing analysis in reality to make it expanding, and this expanding automatically, it's dimmed for you the end time. Great. When it's dimmed for the end time, so it means search for me or get me the events from this date and time until now, until the last moment, like my moment right now. Okay, so automatically do it. So let's make it, and today I think is okay. And let's make the time as this is here 3. Let me make it 8, and 8 nothing is there. Make it starting from 10 and apply. Okay, the moment you applied, the moment you applied here, this changing and this expanding right now, this is only for the time being. Other than this, if you log out and you log in, it will go back for the default. Okay, it's static. So if you want to change the preferences before coming and explaining, if you want to change, you want to make this is the expanding, this is for you, then you can go to preferences and you can put whatever preference you want for this. Great. So let's close it. Now it's appeared for me here from 12 to up till now. So it's here appearing for you the 13, starting from 13. I think if we click here, it should change the order. Wait, did it not change it? Okay, doesn't matter. Anyway, what I can understand from this, like the initiator IP is 10.10. Okay, the responder IP is 30.200. This is a communication habit between inside and the DMZ zone. And the traffic was allowed. Using destination port 88 Kerberos. Okay, great. Web application, nothing, nothing, and it's in the device. Suppose that I want to, like the initiator, this is as if it's compromised. Maybe it has uh, malware or something, or I can guess that this is actually a hacker. Like, yeah. Let me get you a real scenario for that. 30.8, where can I find 30.8? Vicali. Mm, 30.8. Okay, let me edit the search. Control F, initiator, user, no, another initiator, packet, no, initiator, Python, initiator IP. Okay. Here DMZ, no, just get me 192.168.30.8 search. By the way, you can put some searches here you want, and you can save it as a template and keep it for you as a template. Great, search. Okay, great now. And why I did that? Allow. Okay, so let me check that there are the initiator at 30.8, and it's communicating with like everyone, giving too much CMP, ICMP, and also if I want to see that, right click here. If I want to know like who's this IP address, I can click who is. Okay, so who is, this is a tool, it's getting you all the information about it. And this is the range, CIGR for it, blah blah blah. It will give you like everything. Actually, the who is we are using in the hacking to gather some information about uh, like any host we want to hack it. So even though I can right click, for example, if I can see that yes, this is a bad behavior and there are out of blocks for that, then I can blacklist IP now. I can blacklist it. Or if there is something like got blocked by the FMC, so I can, and it's not, so no, I want to put it in a whitelist IP now. Actually, I explained this before. So this is what I'm doing is I'm understanding and studying the traffic and analysis in my environment. So I can tune the actions happened by firepower, okay, doing this information, okay, getting this information and try to check it. Great. There is also one more thing. Uh, yeah, let me just finish time, the time that we have. We explained the static, expanding, and there is something called sliding now. Sliding now actually, just I need the last 1 hour. I need the last 6 hours, like what I did in the previous video. Uh, 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks. It depends. Okay, so this is the difference between them. Okay, just close it for me. Yes, and let me actually reset the what I did. Just I refresh it. Still okay. So switch, oh, not this one. Edit search. Okay, here the initiator IP is like this. No, I needed any. Is there any here? Mm, doesn't matter. Cancel. Okay. Suppose that. Okay. So switch workflow. Let me talk about switch workflow. This is a very important tool. Switch workflow that I can just view for me the connection by application. Click it. It will give you in a format of bar chart. Okay, and here it will tell you that yeah, the SSL is like that, HTTP, HTTPS, RDP, or the application. If you want like to switch to pie chart, if you don't want like the bar chart, so switching to pie chart for it. So here it will giving you like as a bar chart. And again, if you click like view by application protocol, if you want to check it from here or drill now to go for further details. So if I go here back, okay, if I go here back, top 10 of connection, okay, table view of connection events again. Okay, it's getting me back for the way that I want. Okay, connection, for example, by port. Like what are the ports? By responder, a traffic by initiator. Here are connections. And connection over time is very important actually, that you can see the connections happen okay, per time. So these are the date and time that happen, and these are the connections. Again, you can velocity, standard velocity. It's fine. Again, switch workflow. What we can do like traffic by initiator. Give me the traffic by initiator. So you can actually check here and see what you want exactly to see. For example, yeah, the initiator happened by 30.8. Oh my God, it's too much here. It's trying to this is the responder per kilobyte. This is the total kilobytes of the initiator and responder. So if you can click here, you can drill down. You can go for this here. Okay, fine. Just let me go to dashboard. Okay, again, analysis, events. Okay, great. So uh, this is actually now it's happened for me again. That's fine. So uh, this is what we can do. Also, we can check the details like the application here happened, and we can take an action for that. Like maybe our main issue actually to avoid the false positive and false negative. If you remember, like the false positive when the firewall is catching a traffic and deny it, drop it, and the traffic was benign, it's safe. And the false negative is like, yes, the packet passed and it was like a malicious. So by taking this analysis, this actually we will minimize that one. So Table view connected. Okay, we explained it. Great. Let's go to security intelligence. The security intelligence, as we said, that there are three types: by IP, by URL, and by DNS. So here you can see, yeah, DNS, the action is sinkhole. Great. Then the initiator is 3.200. So 3.200 is trying to access this website or domain, doesn't matter. So the responder IP is 8.8.8. Okay, this is the DNS responded for me. Security intelligence category, this is the category for the security intelligence. Ingress security zones, this is from DMZ to outside, using these port, web application, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if I want like some details, I can check it. Here, I have only block. Block what? Block the 5.153.12. There's actually also three security intelligence by IP address. So right click, for example, or I can, for example, here in this one. Oh, this one is benign. I don't want to block it. Why it's blocked? For example, right click, whitelisted. The minute you whitelisted, so you will overwrite, okay, that you put it in the blacklist IP address in the security intelligence. Great. So let me go inside it to see what could be happening there. So now it will give you like a detail for that. That this is the first packet. This is the date and time. It's 11:39 a.m. and 13 of October, and the action is blocked. Reason, okay, IP blocked. The initiator is 10.10. This is from VLAN, the PC in VLAN 10. Initial country non-responder IP address, this one, and the responder country is Netherlands. Security intelligence, it's MAC bad IP. This is the file that we installed. Inside to outside, gray. These are the ports, and the access control policy is test. Maria, this is the policy. Network analysis policy, no rules action. So you can see this. This is very important. I want to tell you what it is. The network analysis did not take any action because the action has been taken by the security intelligence itself. Let me remind you. Let me remind you of one thing here. Folder here, if we can see. You see like the network discovery here, identity policy, all the snort rules here, the IPS file policy and malware. But don't forget that the security intelligence here, it's before you start, going inside the snort itself. And there is another security intelligence for SSL, for layer 7 after the SSL decryption. So it's here. So it's before anyone. Okay. So what is the security intelligence? What is the network analysis? How it's taking an action for that? The network analysis policies. I will come to it later. So pre-filter policy, default pre-filter policy, it's fine. SGT, no SGT. Okay, it's ingress interface. Yes, it's in the VLAN 10 to 10, ingress outside the global. It's very detailed one that you can check for it. Amazing. So also I can switch workflow by security intelligence event. This is the default for it. Security intelligence summary. So let me see the security intelligence summary for that. So yeah, this is the summary. It's MAC bad IP and there is count one. It means like one device is trying to do that. So if I go inside it, here it will be like the details. Oh yeah, this is the divide that 10 to 10. This is another way how we can do it. So this is security intelligence summary, and this security intelligence with application details. Another table view of security intelligence events. Go again for the switch workflow, security intelligence with DNS details. So we need like here a DNS details. So what is the DNS for that? Yes, again, because actually this is yeah, this is a file happened, and if you go to here, then again the same events that it will be appear. Uh, Much pretty good actually. Again, why this? This maybe like, yeah, this is a website for a company, so this website is benign. So why it's in the blacklist? Maybe like an admin, IT admin put it by mistake. So no, just let's whitelist it. Then I can whitelist it. If I want to see the who is for it, so here the all the information of the who is for this one. Uh, it will bring you like the country where it like hosted, like many information that you can gather from it, like who this IP. And you can search like any IP you want to put it, for example, 8.8.8.8. If you search the Google about who is, there is a who is. So FMC put it inside it. So like this is, yeah, a who is data service, blah, blah, blah. Okay, getting the information for that. Great. So what we covered is until now the events and security intelligence. See you next soon with the last part of advanced network analysis. Thank you very much. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share.